You might be wondering if you can do it. So I want to tell you how you can win as a home buyer in New Jersey's hottest markets. Real estate is insane right now in New Jersey. Most markets are pretty heated. You're going to be bidding from over asking price to psychotically over asking price in markets like Montclair, New Jersey. But I want to give you a few tips how to remain confident as a home buyer in these markets. Let's start with number one. But first, my name is Jonathan Green. I run a big real estate team called Streamline Properties on Market, brokered by eXp Realty. Because I have 30 agents and we cover the whole state, we're very familiar with all the markets in New Jersey for buyers, sellers, and investors. These tips are here to guide home buyers who are in a tough time, even with market rates going up. Maybe your buying power came down a little bit, but the market isn't responding. The market is still steaming hot. And you're maybe getting frustrated because you're sending out a bunch of offers and you're not winning. Here are a few tips on how to stay in the game. Number one, make sure that your real estate agent is asking all the appropriate questions of the listing agent if there's not a document for highest and best. That means a lot of times good listing agents are going to send out a packet. They're going to tell you what the sellers are looking for, when the sellers want to close and all those things. If you don't have that, your buyer's agent should be checking in with the listing agent, to match any of the details that the seller is looking for. That doesn't mean that if a seller wants you to waive appraisal and waive inspection that you should do it. That's not a great use of your rights as a home buyer. It puts you way behind. You can still make compelling offers without waving your life away. And again, remember something important. The highest bid is not the best bid in most cases. The best bid is a combination of a very good price, limited waivers that make sense, terms that match what the sellers want, and a very well done and professionally presented offer. When I get an offer as a listing agent and it's just a contract that's not that attractive to me, it doesn't show me that that transaction is going to go smooth if they haven't followed the guidelines that I've laid out. So for us, for all our buyers, we're going to make sure we've double checked the guidelines, talk to the listing agent, make sure that we're presenting it in the format that they want, and working with as many of the seller things that they want, whether it be closing date or some concessions. There are things that we're willing to do, but we're not going to have to do everything just to match somebody's needs. We can still make a strong offer otherwise. Number two, don't go into like a mopey mode after you lose one. You're gonna lose. You're probably gonna lose a few times. Our buyers are losing maybe 4 or 5 times before they win, sometimes 2 or 3. It depends on what you're bidding. And remember, sometimes you're in a bidding contest against somebody who's crazy. They've lost 5 offers before, so they're ready to just bid whatever they want. It's okay. If you're always choosing your best offer and you keep losing, your offers are still good. Somebody's just a little bit more crazy. Maybe you're going to get to that crazy point. We're going to try to prevent that. But it's okay if you lose. You can't take a couple weeks off, because anytime that you take a couple weeks off, there could be a home that just might miss somebody else's mark and you could get a quote deal that week. You have to stay strong. Number 3 is something that I've made a video about. I'll put it up there. Forget about the list price. The list price is irrelevant, which makes it really hard right now, because when you're doing searches on Zillow or on our website at streamlined.properties, you're searching in a range, say 400 to 600. But it's very difficult when that house that's listed at $599 isn't really a $600,000 house. It's going to sell for $850,000. So you need to have a very good relationship with your buyer's agent so they can tell you exactly what the home's worth and if it's actually worth seeing. It's not that we don't want to show you homes, but if your budget is $500 and we show you a house that's listed at $499, where we can tell you that the value is $650, it's a bad showing for you. You're going to get your hopes up that you can get it, and we all know that it's going to sell for $650. So it's very important to be clear on the price and to look at what the value is, not the list price. I hope this has been helpful. I know it's a hard time for home buyers in New Jersey. My team is always here to help you, but these videos are also here to help you if you have your own real estate agent. That's great. Use these principles to help them do better for you. Have a great day.